a quick test here, okay? All right, good job. 1 second, I need more coffee. Spills it all over the table. All right, what's up, YouTubes? So this is probably the first time I've gotten on the camera and have no intention of talking about anything but myself. I know you guys are used to like camper vlogs and doing things, and I thought today I would talk about something a little different. One reason that I make the type of videos I do is because as much as I love bodybuilding and training and working out and food and diet hacks, blah, 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 that's my life. And I just I get so bored. I get bored with that kind of stuff. So that is one big reason why the videos that I make have nothing to do with that. However, I am a pro bodybuilder and I do have aspirations of stepping on stage, etc., etc. And that being said, I figured some people might care to know what goes into that from my perspective. So I got my pro card in 2021. I have not stepped on stage since. Big reason for me was because I got second place. I got second place pro card. And I know I looked great. It was out of 14 girls. Clarissa beat 14 other girls, well, 12 other girls. And yeah, it was a good feeling. I'm really proud of myself, but I didn't win. And I definitely didn't win the overall. So what business do I have, or did I have, going up against pros who have been doing this for years? I knew that all I would be doing was wasting my own time. So the last 3 years, Mark and I got together January of 2022, and we reversed out, and we are currently on our 5th growth. He does it smart. My coach is great. I have no regrets choosing Mark Tomanek, other than the fact that he thinks I need to sleep more, and that's just rude, but it's fine. We'll get into that. Anyways, so yeah, we did our first growth phase back in 2022. It went great, backed off, did a maintenance, another growth phase. We've kind of just been going up and down. It's worked out really well where he doesn't call them cuts, more like maintenance phases or recomps. My 4th growth phase, which was from about February to April, I would say that last one this year in 2024 was the most effective one. And then our maintenance phase was the most effective. And seeing myself maintain the muscle density and the quality of muscle that we had actually put on, because in past maintenance phases, it just felt like I kind of lost everything. Not everything, but it would significantly deflate, if that makes sense. Cutting food, lowering training output, etc., etc. My strength would obviously go down as well. So in that maintenance phase, when everything looked good, I was like, oh, okay. So we're currently coming up on the end of our 5th growth phase. We jumped back into another growth phase in August. Again, after April, lowered food, not that much, okay? I thought he was going to lower it a lot more, but he did not. It was probably, I don't know how much. I don't math very well. My memory's not good either. We've got logs. None of your business. Anyways, but dropped food, not that much. I was in a maintenance phase, just still, brother, this is a lot of food. But we made it, and then back into a growth phase in August, flipped the switch a little bit there, and I'm feeling good again. I did just get word that I have 2 weeks left of this growth phase, and then I won't have any more growth phases after that for a while. We will be starting my very first pro debut prep. Did you get goosebumps? I did. Yeah, so that's exciting. I'm shaking talking about it because I haven't competed in 3 years. I go to shows, I work shows, I'm a posing coach, I'm involved in the sport. So I've never felt the itch to go back because I'm still a part of it, right? It hasn't ever stopped being a big part of my life. That being said, I haven't been the one on stage. I haven't been the one doing the cardio or dieting or things along those lines. So it is going to be a little bit of a shift. I wanted to use this video to kind of, well, one, I guess, give my life story. to kind of show you guys what I'm going to be doing and have already done over the last 2 weeks and over the next 2 weeks to get ready for prep. I believe in setting yourself up for success, and part of that for me is making my lifestyle even easier. So one thing that I do year round almost is black coffee. Did train myself back in 2020, maybe 2019, to just live off of black coffee. And so don't judge me, but this is Folgers Classic Blend. I'm an elderly person. All right, what else am I doing? I'll insert clips, but my storage unit, go check out that video. It's one of my favorites. Has my elliptical in it, and I will be doing cardio out of my shipping crate. Yeah. I'm going to be cleaning out. We do have bad food in the house, unfortunately. It's not like craziness or anything. I do carb swap occasionally with like Rice Krispie treats or Skittles, and those are all fast-acting carbohydrate sources that are great for post-training, or if I just need a carb top-off in a sense. So if Mark sees this video, I'm not worried about it. He knows I'm in off-season. My training hasn't suffered for it, et cetera, et cetera. It's one of those things like getting to know your body and what you can get away with. I try not to do a lot of dairy because that does affect me a little bit. Doesn't mean I don't. So I will be cleaning out the freezer. I also just like a clean house. So cleaning out all this stuff, out of sight, out of mind. That was a big thing in my 2021 prep that helped so much. You'll see a lot of competitors posting food, posting cookies, buying stuff. I did that. I did that in my 2020 prep. And it did not go well, all right? Unfortunately, I cannot say I'm a perfect athlete, and I'm not a perfect dieter. So with that knowledge, I have to rigidify my whole structure and get those things out of the house. Thankfully, I am married to a very supportive husband, and he's pretty good about not having things in the house that he knows I would want. If you don't know, I am a pescatarian. I do not eat land animals, any meats, chickens, pig, cow, bison, deer, whatever, only eat it. Turkey, I eat fish. So my two staples right now are tilapia and salmon. I'm not opposed to shrimp, cod, swai, scallops, whatever the occasion calls for. But tilapia and salmon are my two go-to. So since Brandon eats meat, it's easier for me to not really crave his food. He's doing like pizzas, he's doing sausage with his eggs. I don't like bread. I found that out about myself. So like there's bread in the house, and that's fine. I'm not a big cereal person. I'm a peanut butter girl. Peanut butter, Nutella. I like ice cream. The fact that you can just like scoop it. It's a terrible quality, but unfortunately that is me. So in the past, in 2021, we cut out peanut butter altogether from the house. It was just one of those things. Like, he loves peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and he did go on a peanut butter and jelly fast for me, which I really appreciate. Got my pro card, so it was worth it. And we'll see how this goes. I'm not going to kick peanut butter out the curb just yet. It'll just kind of depend on me and my cravings. I haven't been hungry in 3 years, so I don't really know what's going to happen, and I have a good coach who, if I have issues, I'm gonna bring them up, and we'll get through it. But at the end of the day, Clarissa, you have a pro debut to do. You want to look like a garbage can on stage, or do you want to look like you belong here? And I 100% want to look like I belong there. Some other things that I wrote down that I'm going to be taking into place. I've got 2 weeks, so I'm planning some last minute food dates, just some places that I've been wanting to go and hadn't quite gotten to yet. I did purchase from Groupon some facials a while back, so I've got those waiting for me. I really like doing non-food based like dates, non-food activities, things like the park, things like those I like escape rooms, but they can be stressful. We went to a couple like illusion rooms. I don't know, they're like Instagram spots. That's all I can say. Candace and I did Meow Wolf. Words. Meow Wolf back when she was in prep. There's a lot of things out there if you just take the time. I like just walking around stores and window shopping because I can be bad about spending money, and ain't nobody got money in prep in bodybuilding. So I got to not spend my money, but it's okay to like look, it's okay to add to cart. It is not okay to proceed to checkout. Okay. I do have my suit consult already scheduled with Goddess Glam. So I'm really excited for that. Unfortunately, she does not take new figure suit consults, but I am a recurring customer. So Maria's been awesome and allowing me to work with her and create my pro debut suit. So I'm really excited for that. I will be notifying my sponsors, Let's Get Serious, my gym, and just letting them know, hey, here's my timeline. And if I can get some help for these shows, awesome. If not, totally understand. I'm still going to support them regardless. As a pro athlete, you don't get a lot of things for free. We still have to pay for our tan. We still have to pay for our show, travel expenses, all that jazz. I do my own makeup, so I don't have to worry about that. And then last but not least, I'm just kind of getting my timeline figured out. So 2 weeks, depending on the shows we do, obviously there'll be spring shows. I looked at the lineup and I like what's out there for the spring options. Also, worst comes to worst, if I'm not ready for the first show we have in mind, then I can always push it. I can always keep going to get a little bit more ready. I don't want to jump into a show just because I have my heart set on it. I do have my heart set on a couple, but if I'm not ready, I don't want to just unveil something that's half like ready. I want it to be 100%. All right, this got a little more chatty than I anticipated, but I really appreciate you guys listening. I'm really looking forward to starting prep. Like I said, it's going to be my first experience with Mark. My friend Rachel Sedgwick, she will be finishing her prep with him about the time that we start. And I've just been watching kind of her journey and the things that he's been doing with her. I'm really excited for us. Obviously, we're different athletes. I do have the sleep issue. He brought it up today. He's like, girl, you got to get your sleep under control. And it's not that I'm not going to sleep. I have like 5 a.m. clients. I'm a personal trainer as well. And when I got to be up at 5 a.m., it's tough for me to go to bed before 9. I try for that 9 o'clock. Wake up, do my clients, and then I typically go back to sleep. I have clients till about 9 a.m. So that's 4 hours in the morning. I go back to sleep just because I'm tired still. But he had a good coach chat with me, and we're going to try and get that under control. I'm going to try and be a little bit better about it, mostly because if I don't do it now, when am I going to do it, right? So pull that trigger on the sleep now. That way I'm not having to play catch up later on. It is going to affect potentially my stress, which will affect fat loss, how fast we were able to lose fat. And then, I could potentially stall halfway there or almost there. And then we're just not seeing changes. I would really hate to sabotage myself because I wasn't willing to do the work. And in this case, the work is sleep. And it's really important, even as a pro. Especially as a pro athlete. It's weird saying that. But yeah, I'm excited, guys. This is just my thoughts. I don't know how many people are going to watch this. I don't really plan on making I'm prepping announcement. For those who do, that's great. It's just not my vibe. I'm more of the do the work, show up, and show out kind of person, but we'll see. I know there's a lot of people out there who support me and want to watch this journey, so we'll see. I'm still not going to share check-ins. Sorry, that's not going to happen. I'm really excited, though, for the show day comparisons from 2021 to 2025. Like, I'm super freaking excited for those because I know the work that's been put in. Mark knows what we've been doing, and she's big. She's a big girl, and she deserves to be on that pro stage. If you're watching this and this is like one of your first or second preps, setting yourself up for success inside of your prep is like so crucial. Setting yourself up in regards of schedule, in regards of finances, in regards of, how far your gym is or how close your gym is, things like that. So those are all going to play a role into your daily life, into your daily schedule. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I might add some more to this video. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to post it. I like to think I will. I like to think I can ball up and like share things, but it's tough sometimes. It's tough sometimes when you know you're good, but like you don't want to come off as like egotistical or whatever. But then also like you're like, what if I'm not good enough? What if I just think I'm good and I'm actually a sack of garbage? Which I might be. I don't know. My deadlift felt good this week, so I'll take that win. If you got this far, appreciate it. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming to this little chat. I know vlog videos aren't always everybody's jam. They turn into just a giant monologue, which 100% was this. So, yeah. Yeah. Anywho, 2 weeks, guys! 2 weeks!
I'll be the last one left when the lights go out. I'm down to one last breath, but I can't stop now. We all fall down sometimes, yeah, but that's just life. So cross my heart and hope to die. Baby, I was born to fight the fear when I feel like dying. I'm trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product of a system where you're lucky just to make $1. That ain't gonna stop me cause my grind's contagious. I'll do what it takes to turn passion to paychecks. And if I go down